Here are 3 reasons that I think hookup culture is a scam. When I was young, I went through it. I thought I freaking loved it. Now it has been 4 years since I've casually hooked up with someone. I never will again.
Whoa, wait a minute. She says that hookup culture is a scam and that she's not going to casually hook up with anyone ever again. Now, my question to you guys is, do you think she's telling you the truth? Is hookup culture a scam? And why is it a scam? Now, she says she has 3 reasons. So let's hear her out. But before we do that, let's make sure we're on the same page. Comment your thoughts under this video so we can have this conversation, because this is a very important conversation. I'm interested to know why hookup culture is a scam. So let's get into it. Wait, before we do that, let me introduce myself. My name is Bertrand. I am the coolest dude on the planet. Confidence and clarity is the goal. So here we go.
Here are 3 reasons that I think hookup culture is a scam. When I was young, I went through it. I thought I freaking loved it. Now it has.
When she was young. So how old is she now? Remember, wall watchers are seeing how women respond to hitting the wall. Let's see.
It's been 4 years since I've casually hooked up with someone. I never will again. Let's break it down. Number 1, it's fun, but it's fake. I did have fun. I did get excited until I didn't, because it wasn't a real connection. It was a connection for the moment. And then the next morning I felt.
Wait a minute. Was she actually looking for a connection, or was she focused on having fun? Because those are 2 different things. Let's continue.
Worthless when they weren't responding to me. Number 2, I want to be loved. I used to think, no, I just want fun. But I actually had this mentor. I met her on a plane. She's a 55-year-old woman, and she would always tell me, Kaylee, you want to be loved. And I was like, no, I don't. I just want this. And then as I grew up.
What is the this that she wants? Is it money? Is it trips? Is it expensive things? Because I don't think she's really talking about hooking up. I think she's talking about the material things, but that's just me guessing. Let's continue.
Every single time I'd hook up with a guy, I would start to feel the slight emptiness it makes you feel. And I realized she was right. I want to be loved. And number 3, the anxiety of connecting so intimately with someone and then not knowing if they'll give you surface level respect. That is the worst feeling when you give someone your intimacy, whether it's a kiss or whether it's all the way. If you're giving someone your intimacy as a woman and as a person, you want to feel their respect for you. When I look back at my younger self, or when I look at girls who currently do it, I don't judge them at all, but I do feel bad for them, because I feel like they would be so much happier being fully loved. And I believe that that's what the younger me, the current me, and every girl deserves. And of course, if a girl wants to go and have fun, do it, girl. That's just the belief I've formed after my lived experience in and then out of the culture. Let me know if you guys have any other questions about my thoughts on hookup culture, and stay confident. Bye, girls.
Now, I love the end of her message. Stay confident. That is amazing, right? Because that's what my channel is about. Confidence and clarity, being able to see what's going on and being confident in yourself enough to know that you can accomplish and do anything you put your mind to. Now, that being said, let's get into what a scam is. A deceptive plan to get or steal money from somebody. Now, is that what she's describing when she's describing hookup culture? Because that sounds like what most men are now seeing as marriage and divorce.
How much did my divorce cost me? Well, this is a fantastic question. There's direct and there's indirect costs. Direct costs, I lost $106,000 out of my 401k retirement plan I spent 20 years contributing to. I also lost half the equity in the home, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, cash, and savings that I also spent 20 years contributing to.
Right? It's a way for the woman to get money from that man. That's how that's being viewed in today's times. Now, I continue to say that AI is changing everything.
Sprout, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Hey, Tom. It's an honor to be here on Top Story. I'm super excited to show what I can do and have a little fun during the interview. Thanks for having me.
Is this your first time at 30 Rock, or have you been here before?
This is my first time here at 30 Rock, and I have to say, it's pretty amazing to see it in person. The energy here is awesome.
Sprout, ¿hablas español?
Sí, hablo español. ¿En qué te puedo ayudar?
Sprout, do you have any dreams or imaginations?
I don't have dreams like humans do, but I do imagine a future where I keep learning and growing alongside people.
Things are going to get much harder because we're moving from individuality to singularity, meaning everything is about to be the same because AI will never say, I don't know. It's always going to give you an answer, no matter how you ask that question. Now, let me ask you guys this question. She said that every girl wants to be loved, and I don't doubt that, but would they actually appreciate love? My answer would be no. And the reason I can say that is because there have been women that I've dealt with, that I've encountered, who would either tell me about a man that they were in love with, that was in love with them, but somehow in some way they did not reciprocate that same energy, right? Remember, she said women want to be loved. Now, I think she's telling us a lot of half truths, meaning she also wants the guy that she loves. The problem is she couldn't catch that guy. She could get him for a night, but this also shows us that she doesn't understand the difference between men and women. The chase, the catch, the sport. For instance, men need sex. Our bodies continue to build up man juice all the time. Women want sex, but they also weaponize it, meaning when she finally gets the relationship, her legs close. Now, you may not think that happens, but the more and more I hear about sexless marriages, the more and more I say, damn, no wonder why men keep saying that marriage and divorce is a scam. Now, back to hookup culture. Hookup culture is fun, but hookup culture is sex. So I'm not understanding where the scam is. Now, I get when she says that she wants a connection, but was she actually looking for a connection, or was she actually looking for fun? And what was fun? Was receiving money fun? Was going on trips fun? Was going on expensive dates fun? Was receiving expensive things? Was that fun? The purses, the shoes, the clothes, was that actual fun? Because that's what it sounds like to me. Because again, if this woman were actually looking for love, I have no doubt in my mind that she would have found it. I have no doubt in my mind that she has crushed men's hearts, because what she's talking about is the guy that she could not catch or that she couldn't keep around. When a man decides not to stick around, it's because that woman wasn't worth it. She wasn't worth the headache. She wasn't worth the constantly having to work for it. He didn't lust for that woman like she lusted for him. Love is needed and necessary. Lust is flimsy. Now, we need lust because that's what keeps the man aroused. If the man is not aroused by the woman, his eyes are going to wander, and that's going to cause him to cheat. Now, if it's true that this woman has not had a casual intimacy encounter in 4 years, would you want that type of woman? I wouldn't. That's why the men that she wants don't want her, because of all the drama, all the attachments, all the headaches that surround her giving it up, when she was giving it up for free or freely, meaning not much was required for that man to get it. Now, once that man got it, he just saw that it just wasn't worth continuously coming back to, or she was nowhere near as good as she thinks she is. A huge issue is women not being judgmental, or once again telling a half truth, saying that they're not judgmental. In fact, women are the most judgmental out of both men and women. For instance, why do women say that they don't have any female friends? Or why is it that they all tend to try to look the same makeup, same hair, same clothes, right? It's because they're judging that woman. They're looking at her and saying, oh, she thinks she all that. Oh, I can wear nothing too. Or look at her hair. I can get my hair done like that as well. Now, again, Those are all judgmental things. And let me say this again, a scam is something I'd want to keep people away because it is a deceptive way to steal money from somebody. So think about everything that this woman just said. Does she sound like the type of woman who's actually looking to scam, or is she the type of woman who actually got scammed? Comment your thoughts under this video. Thank you for watching this video, and I want you to remember to like and subscribe to the channel for more confidence and clarity. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.